morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. It is time to declutter and organize this house again. The last time I did this was about 6 months ago, and I feel like doing it about twice a year really works for me, especially with like fall and autumn coming up. You guys know how much I love fall and Halloween and how much I love to decorate for it. I thought now would be kind of the perfect time to just go through, purge, declutter, get rid of things, and get the house kind of ready to decorate and welcome a new season. It feels like the perfect week for it too. It's supposed to be really gloomy, cold, overcast. I feel like Mother Nature has said goodbye summer, hello fall weather. And I just am in a full-on introvert mood this week. My social battery is also heavily blinking. I feel like I am exhausted and almost like mentally hungover from the wedding reception and hosting, which of course you guys saw were like so much fun. I really just want to be in my house this week and not leave it at all. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I am working this week. So I think my plan is to just kind of like declutter on my lunch break and after work. I believe Matt is working until 5 this week, which means he won't be home till around 6. So we kind of have some good chunks of time after work to get some decluttering done. I'm gonna break it up over 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you guys are gonna see it probably Friday afternoon. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I went ahead and I made a little list of spots that I want to declutter, just because I feel like every time you kind of want to declutter different spaces, it's not always going to be the same spots. And for the sake of these videos, I want to kind of try and focus on different spots every time. That way it doesn't get repetitive. Okay, so on the main floor, I want to declutter our kitchen shelves, like our open shelves, like decorative shelves, entryway junk drawer, and the sideboards in the dining room. And that's like pretty much it. You guys would have seen in a vlog a few weeks ago, we cleaned up the back room, and I feel like we don't really, besides mugs, I guess, our kitchen is relatively clean. We don't have a ton of cabinets, like upper cabinets, so we don't really have a lot of non-perishables or anything to go through. So these were kind of the spots that I identified as like needing a good declutter. And we also just organized and decluttered the library in a vlog a few weeks back. So that's it for the main floor. Second floor, my office, again, shocker. I feel like I just cannot keep that space clean. And because I don't keep it clean, I don't work in there. But because I don't work in there, I don't keep it clean. It's like this vicious cycle. And so I really want to organize that again. Linen closet, maybe the bathroom, and then I have some miscellaneous spots that I want to organize. So I have our photos and then also our memory boxes. I just want to take time to go through and obviously not declutter those, but I actually ordered one of those plastic photo boxes off of Amazon to organize photos, and then also some new smaller memory boxes because I have mine in really big ones, but I want to separate them out into different categories. And then I also want to organize our Disney stuff. So a bit more of like a really specific spots in the house to organize, not so much just like, you know, the bathroom, the bedroom, all that. But I'm really excited about it. So anyways, let's jump into it. Okay, you guys, first spot I want to declutter are these little open shelves in our kitchen. We use it as a catch-all. I really need to figure out what to do with them. I like having the books here, like the recipe books and stuff, but it started to become a bit of like a random books that I thrift area, and it just needs some tidying up. I just don't think it looks very nice. I also need to paint the inside of them. I don't know if you can tell in this little corner here, but they are 2 different colors, and I want to make them white to just match the walls. In fact, we have to go through our junk container because we just throw obviously random stuff in here. A little pamphlet from when we had our window assessment done, but we're not getting new windows right now. So I'm just gonna put this to the side. I don't think I'll get rid of it, but we don't need it here. I'm notorious for leaving cleaners here instead of putting them in their own home, which is a common theme in this video. So I need to just start putting these in their home right away. We've got this little cup I use, I don't know, to hold like pens and stuff. I think that actually could look nice in here if we had maybe all of the books and then a cup of pens, just because we're always looking for a pen. So I will leave this out. This is like a little book cookbook stand, and I think this could actually look nice if we had a certain book out on display. So I'm gonna leave this out as well. It doesn't even have keepsakes in it. It has a random remote. I think that's for our fireplace, and a plant pot bottom. So we gotta, you know, figure that out. Then on the shelf here, we've got, this is an old recipe book container that has nothing in it because we got this instead. So I feel like I can just donate this. I don't really have another purpose for it. Got Looney Spoons, that can stay because we love that one. We've got 10-minute sourdough, that can stay. This one was like a little bit of a joke. Life lessons from homemade sourdough starter. I think I'm gonna donate this. I feel like we get a lot of like joke gifts, which are like cute in the moment, but we never end up using them. So I think I'm gonna donate this because I don't really know what we'd use this for. I always put stuff like this here. What even is this? This is recycling from our wedding reception, like the prints that it came in, and instead of recycling it, I put it there. Once again, a frame I just put here instead of putting it in its proper home. These are decor books that, once again, not in the right place, so I need to put those in a spot. So I thrifted in the spring, but I honestly never used it, so I think I'm gonna donate it. It's just kind of an odd shape. Like, you can't really use it as a coffee table book because it's slanted. This is a cocktail hour book that I had thrifted, but I just feel like the maroon is not really our color, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Random stuff. We've got some sparklers, which reminds me that I actually need to make some sort of storage box for birthday stuff, like candles, sparklers, bags, and cards. So I'm gonna work on that. And these are all birthday cards that we just put in here, so I'm gonna put those in like a keepsake box. We've got a glasses case that has no glasses in it. This is kind of what I meant by I feel like we just need a container for birthday stuff, so I'm gonna put all the birthday things together. Flashlight, I feel like that's kind of handy. I like having this container here just for anything we might need in a pinch, like matches, a phone charger. I think everything else doesn't need to be in here. Oh, these are the little phone things we got for the kayak and the paddleboard, just so we could always have our phone. We've got an old Disney card, some random CeraVe itch relief. I don't even know where this came from. Got this claw clip. I like having a claw clip in here just because you never know when you're gonna need one. Okay, the foam boards, those are fine. Those can stay in here. Chip and Dale Christmas wine stoppers. This is actually empty. It's a like lip sleeping mask that I never threw out, so that's good. And see what I mean? We kind of just like have pens scattered at the bottom here, so I'm wondering if there's a better way we could store these. Maybe put the cup in here with the pens. That's what I'm thinking. That way it's not kind of cluttered and taking up a ton of room. And then I do leave lip balm in there, a flashlight, some matches. I always keep one of these in here, which if you're a creator, these little guys are awesome. I think you can buy them on Amazon. They're just so you can make any camera tripod into a phone tripod, so I always leave one in there in case I need to shoot content. But that is good. I'm also going to put a phone charger in here and then an extra cube. But that's kind of all we're going to keep in it. It's more of just like the things that we reach for day to day. I'm assuming at some point, like eventually we'll have more cookbooks over here. But for now, our main cookbooks are by the coffee machine. But I set up this little display thing and I thought we could kind of fill the space by using it to display a book. I've got this slow travel one. I mean, technically this isn't the kitchen, but it's not full of kitchen items. So I thought that this could kind of look good here since you guys know our accent color is blue. So I'm gonna do that, and then the top shelf is just empty for now. I feel like that's a good thing because it'll remind me to paint it. Maybe I'll stare at this two-colored tone paint situation and I will want to paint it. So I'm gonna leave that empty for now, but this space already looks so much better. Okay, next spot in the house is the entryway, like little shoe thing. I feel like we keep the top pretty clean besides like day-to-day stuff. Like I just gave the dogs a treat, but the drawer is most definitely not tidy. So we have an organizer in here. I just feel like we use this to like just store random stuff. So I'm gonna take everything out and kind of start, I think, from scratch. Like we have just so many random baggies of coins. I think I'm gonna take these to the Coin Star and get them put into bills. This little cute New York City Metro card holder actually has all of our gift cards in it, and I've been meaning to put that in my car for when we like want to go out for dinner or something. I just want to keep it in my car. This is actually my little travel kit. It's for just like on the go with like Gravel, Liquid IV and stuff. So I need to put that actually to the side because we have a trip next month. So I'm gonna go put that with our travel stuff. A disposable camera. I haven't used this one yet. I do like to keep this in here just to like grab and go. We've got multiple sunglasses. I almost feel like I need to get a sunglass organizer, but we've got a Disney pin that I had originally bought Brianna, but she already has it. So I need to put this with my pins, which that's something I want to do sometime in the next few days, as well as organize our Disney stuff. Pens that we can put with that little pen cup we made in the kitchen. This actually needs to go back in my purse. It's my tripod. Gum is really old and to throw it out. Like it's very old. We have a glass case that have no glasses in them. So maybe I'm gonna put Matt's glasses back in there. And then we visited Kempville a few months ago. Oh, whoa! I found a gift card. That's amazing. Love that. And we got this little guide, but I'm gonna throw it out now. It's like Fixer Upper Life. We've got some nail gun nails. But I'm wondering if I can use this for our sunglasses. We buy like Amazon sunglasses, so I don't mind if they're all together, but I think that actually might work really well, actually. I think this actually might work. I'm actually gonna take this gift card and put it in our little pouch. And I actually think I might just keep this here for now, but I'm gonna leave the coins out so I remember to take care of those. Shockingly, this is actually pretty clean. However, this damn closet is just gonna be the death of me. Like, it just is so chaotic. There's just so much going on in here. Okay, we're gonna take everything out of this closet, start from fresh, because some of these bins are not even full. So let's just take everything out, start from scratch. Okay, here's everything we're working with. I feel like most of these items just need a better home. And I've just used this closet once again as like a dumping ground. Like, all those pins in here are from our May Disney trip where we pin traded and like got pins that I just haven't even put on my pin board yet. I think what I need to do is go through all of it and figure out where I want it to go. This is like PR or things from FabFitFun boxes, which I don't get like a lot of PR, but when I do, I like to save it and make little goodie bags for my friends. So I think what I want to do is, instead of dividing it into this little thing that takes up room, I'm going to put it in the linen closet, just like in a box. That way I can like pull from when friends come. I'm pretty sure that's literally shampoo from our May trip. Yeah. This is a jewelry organizer. That's important. That can go with the travel stuff. These are shampoo and conditioner travel things. This can go in our like birthday bin. Like I said, I wanted to make something to have cards and stuff in. This is for Erica, but we're gonna see them next month at Disneyland, so I'm gonna leave that there. I could not tell you why we have weather strip cord in here. That's Matt's. This is like a backup of the clarifying body spray from Murad. I actually need to put this in my gym bag. These are our passes from Osheaga. I want to put those in my memory box. What is this? This is a memory box. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I need to start divvying them up though. Like, I want to have a travel one, a matte one, and then just like a general one. So I'm gonna put this inside to bring downstairs. Okay, pins can go with my Disney stuff. And then this container is empty. These containers are awesome though, so I'm just gonna put those to the side in our closet. These containers are bigger. I wonder, because I don't wanna like have to go out and buy one, I wonder if I could just use one of these for my PR. Okay, I'm just gonna put all this stuff in here actually. Here we go. All right, it's pretty organized in here. I just have my bags hanging back up, and then the shelves are empty because I want to put all of my memory boxes in here. I don't like having them in the attic. I just feel like it's really far in case I need something like a photo. So I'd rather just have them in here. This guy, which is my PR box that I got from the Disney Cruise Line, and Matt had a really fun idea because I didn't want to get rid of it. He was like, why don't you put all your ears and stuff in here? So we're gonna do that after. This is my little like extra products container slash like PR. Like I said, I like to give this away, donate to the shelter and stuff. So it's all there for now. And then this is kind of my pile of stuff that I just posted on the Buy Nothing that I've like received. Like, I don't drink vegan protein, so I'm gonna give that away, and some extra containers and stuff. I thought my office was gonna be the last space I organized today, but because I want this stuff to go back in my office, I figured I would tackle it now. I also want to make a cute little like reel for memory boxes. So I figured let's tackle this now. I'll put a YouTube video on. I'm obviously a big memory box person, as you can tell. I've been doing it since I was a kid. But the issue is I have 4 memory boxes and they have no rhyme or reason, which it just makes things difficult if I'm looking for something. I have photos mixed in. I obviously had like someone really close to me pass away a few years ago. I was looking for photos from that and then I couldn't find them. It took me forever. And so I just want to organize things a little bit. I obviously keep literally anything sentimental. I have like a golf ball from like you know, time in high school when I went to mini putt, a very merry Christmas party band from like 2017. I keep everything, but I just kind of want to organize it a little bit more. I'm obviously not decluttering this stuff, but I figured it would be fun to include because we're doing some organization. And I went ahead and got these boxes from Amazon, which are significantly smaller. They're actually a CD storage box. Most things I have are either photos or like postcard size, so they'll fit in here perfectly. And I'm gonna designate each container either a theme or a part of my life. So I have 4 of them. I think I'm gonna do one for just like childhood growing up, one for Matt and I, one for Disney specific, and then another one for race stuff. I think that's the theme I'm gonna go with. So I want to take everything out of all these bins and organize them. Okay, my plan is to go one at a time. And I also think too, for my cards, I know this is not what you're probably supposed to do, but I actually just, this is so bad, but it's because I want to know who they're from. I usually like rip off the top part of the card and just keep the writing part. That's how I ended up getting my parents' tattoo. I just took it from a card. So I usually either fold them over or I honestly just rip them. So if you see me doing that, that's what that is for. But some of them are cute like this, I'll keep, but some of the ones from like my grandparents and stuff, I'll probably just rip off for the actual card part. So let's go through one by one and do some organizing. I also picked this photo storage box up off of Amazon just because I've been printing a lot of photos and I have a lot of my childhood photos that I just want to make sure are in like a, you know, safe place so they don't get lost. And I like this one because it has individual little containers in it, so you can kind of separate them out. You could do like childhood photos, wedding photos, trip photos, like per trip you could do, you know, like New York City, Vermont, Disney. And so I just want to spend some time organizing these photos in here because I've shot a bit on film this summer and I'm getting those kind of sent back to me and getting rolls of film developed. And so I just want to have a fun spot to look at all of them, especially when we get our wedding reception photos back. I love this photo of me and my dad. I'm like mean mugging it. I think it's so cute. I actually maybe can open a few at once so we can kind of do a few of them. My first show, this was Kevin. He was my favorite horse, obviously besides Salem. And he was this huge warm blood, huge. I want to say he was like close to 18 hands and I loved him with my whole heart. So those photos, we can kind of open that. I have a bunch from Matt and I's first Disney trip that we took together in 2019. Hair was so short. There's something about having physical photos that I just love so much. We went to the Kennedy Space Center. Oh, Matt got me this baby Grogu, baby Yoda in Galaxy's Edge. I wanted it so bad. I was a little drunk in Disney and I really wanted it and I still have it. That was Matt's first visit, like as an adult. We did the whole matching shirt thing too, which is so funny because we definitely don't do that anymore. All of these really cute family photos. And I just want to make sure I never lose them. So I like that I can kind of have everything all in one place. I haven't got them all printed yet, but I have a few of them. I also feel like these don't take up a ton of room either, which is really nice. Like you could buy a few of these and I think they wouldn't take up. Now, like I said, I have this one. I actually picked this up when I was with Brianna. I have just some wedding stuff I want to put in there. I have some extra photos, so I may as well put them in there. My parents' address, but that's our little reception invite. And I just have some extra black and white photos of our day, so I'm gonna put those in there. My mom thrifted us this really cute, like, vintage cake cutter, which is so cute. It's obviously washed, so I'm gonna stick that in there. And then I have some more stuff upstairs. I've left all of our stuff in this little bag that Brianna got me from when we got back from Florida because I didn't want to misplace any of it. So I'm sure we'll put this on our tree, but for now I'm gonna put it in this box just so I don't lose it. We've got our happily ever after pin, and she ended up, actually she was so kind, the girl at the desk ended up taping it for us so that it wouldn't smudge off. Got my little bachelorette party glasses. Oh, what's in here? We've got our ring box. I mean, it's nothing special, it's just from Amazon, but I want to keep it. Got that guy. I've got these little hair clips that I had. I have a bunch of pins, but I want to put them in here. Like, they're so special. I actually may put them in this little black thing here. I'm sure maybe I'll make a little memory box to put on the wall one day, but for now they can go in there. What is this? Oh. I wasn't sure which invite I liked more, so I printed up a bunch to take to Florida, so I'm going to actually put these in here too. Oh, I have so many of them. Our wedding license, which I probably shouldn't put in here, but since I'm not changing my name, I think this might be the safest place for it. So I'm glad I did that as well. So I feel like we got a lot done today, honestly. Is day 2 of decluttering and organizing the house. I am about to start work. I'm not going to declutter anything now. I'll probably start it on lunchtime, but I wanted to come on and say good morning. I was watching the declutter and organizing video I did 6 months ago, and it's kind of crazy to see just like how much the house has changed and stuff. I think I did that one over the course of like 4 or 5 days just because it was nice out. But the nice thing about like decluttering and organizing is there's no way to do it. If you have a free day and you really just want to declutter your entire house, go for it. But I also think it can be a little bit more feasible sometimes, like break it up over a few days. But since I'm stuck inside and it's raining and there's quite literally nothing else to do besides work, I figured why not just kind of tackle it in 2 to 3 days. Pull up the list that I made for the beginning of the video just to kind of see where we're at and what rooms we have left to do. So on the main floor, the one big spot we have left is the sideboards. As you guys know, a few vlogs back in my last home vlog, we swapped the dining room and the front room. And we have sideboards in both rooms, and Matt made a good point that we should probably swap the sideboard stuff. For example, our wine glasses are in the old dining room that is now the back room, and our games are in the dining room. So I feel like we need to do a little swap, and it's a good time to kind of go through things. I feel like I could probably go through my coloring books and see which ones I've completed, need to recycle. What do you guys do with your coloring books once they're done? Because I almost like don't want to give them away, but I don't know what the point is of me holding on to them. A chance to go through like tablecloths, wine glasses, cocktail glasses, and see what we need and what we don't. So that is probably, I think, the only other spot on the main floor that I want to go through. Everything else is pretty tidy. I was thinking of doing our downstairs bathroom, but we don't even have anything in there. It's literally just a toilet, a vanity with cleaning supplies, a washer dryer, and then Tide Pods. And the back room we cleaned in a vlog like a month or so ago. Not much back there. It's actually just holding all of our donations. So I think the main floor is pretty good. I guess upstairs we could do the linen closet and then maybe the bathroom upstairs. Actually just kind of go through that stuff really quick just to see if anything's expired. I don't even think I need to do my bedside drawers. I've done a really good job at keeping those pretty organized. And then in terms of like miscellaneous stuff left to organize, I want to organize our Disney stuff, just go through that, give that a little bit of a declutter, and that's kind of all I can think of. I think that's a good plan, but I'm gonna get started on work for the day, and then I'll probably see you guys either on my lunch break or after work, and we'll kind of tackle the rest of it. But happy day 2 of decluttering and organizing the house. We're gonna start here just because this is the smallest sideboard. Don't mind my half-dead reception flowers. I thought you could just send them in to get preserved. You can't. You actually have to like book this months in advance. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately throw them out. I just want to swap what's in here for the back room and vice versa, because this is kind of more of our like games and stuff like that. And the things in the other room are more dining room things that should be in here. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know the Pop Funkos were in there. That is too funny. Alrighty. Okay, let's start with this side. These are all of my coloring books, so maybe I should go through these and just see if there's any of them. Like, I have so many, and I feel like some of them are full. These are extra pieces for the unit, so we gotta keep that. Got these crochet kits a while ago. I'm definitely not going to get rid of them. We haven't used them yet, but I feel like this would be a fun craft to do in the winter. So definitely going to keep these. I always get asked what markers I use. These are the Ohuhu markers. I feel like these are more of my not seasonal puzzles. I feel like the seasonal ones are upstairs. Okay, you guys, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm actually going to donate this. It's like a 3D Game of Thrones puzzle. As much as I love Game of Thrones, I just don't really know like what I'm gonna do with it. I don't love like 4D puzzles, so I actually think I'm going to donate this. We've been saving these for the start of race season after summer break, so I think Matt and I are gonna do these for the race this weekend, so we're obviously keeping those. I actually have no idea what this is. I think I got it at the dollar store. I think I'm gonna donate this. I feel like it's for kids. Got this off of a buy nothing, but I feel like between the two, I prefer this one, so I think I'm going to donate this. I think a kid could really enjoy doing this. I'm quickly going to go through my coloring books just to kind of see which ones are full and stuff. I think this one is pretty empty. Some fall ones in here. I'm going to put those to the side for my fall stuff, but this is making me so excited for fall. This one is new. I got that sent to me. I've got another fall book. That one is also good. This is my summer one, but I just completed it, so I don't know what to do with it. Like, do I recycle it? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put in a pile with completed. Love me some word search. Most of the ones that aren't the like Bobby Goods style, I would call it, are from the thrift store, and I actually think I'm gonna donate this. I've just realized I don't like the super intense coloring books. Like, I definitely prefer the more, I don't know what you would call this, like Bobby Goods style, honestly, is all I know what to call it. This one is actually done. I finished this one as well as this one. Like, these ones are just like a little too intense for me, so I think I'm gonna also donate that one. These ones look a little more simple. Oh yeah, these are a little bit more simple. These are as complex as I get. Pocket room, and then I'm gonna donate these two. Okay, there we go. We actually got rid of a decent amount of books. My goal is, I feel like I can keep the more decor stuff in here and maybe get over to the single one, like the vases and the candles and stuff. That can totally stay in here because it's more just like dining stuff I want to have all together. We've got extra placemats here. We're keeping those. Those are the ones that are on our table. A lot of this stuff that I got for Matt's birthday, this can kind of go in the birthday bin. This is just, yeah, I think all of our paper plates and stuff can just go with the birthday stuff, which is why I'm glad I got a pretty big container for that. How cute, I thrifted this recently. It's like a little chip thing. I think I should put this in the kitchen though, because we kind of always forget that we have it. These away probably with the spring stuff, just because they're more of like a spring, what are these called? Like placemat. And then we've got these ones. Got these when we moved. They are like little napkin packs, but we never use them, so I think I'm gonna donate them. I have 2 packs of them, and we just never use them. We just put like the forks and the knives down beside the plates. I've quickly realized I actually don't like white vases. I prefer clear ones, so I'm definitely gonna get rid of this one. I don't know, I kind of might keep this one. This one might be good for utensils, honestly. This is one of my favorite vases. I'm also going to get rid of this one too. I feel like I don't use it. I also love this one from the thrift store. I think I'm going to get rid of this one too. These never made it to the Christmas bin, so I'm going to go put those in the Christmas bin upstairs. Markers. I wonder if we can actually just go like this maybe. Wait, it's like all in one spot. Card games and our speaker. Puzzles that are kind of all year round, like Disney puzzles, for example. I might have to do those this way. Crochet kits down here for now. right, looking good. I feel like it makes more sense for that stuff to be in here. I think my favorite thing about these is that you can customize the height of them. It's really helpful. So for this one, it's kind of a skinnier shelf right now. So I'm gonna do placemats, I think. Is the proper way to put your wine glasses down? I think that's the best way to do it so you don't get dust in it, but I could very much be wrong. These still. Okay. There we go. All of our leftover wine from the wedding. All right, I want to tackle one more spot on my lunch break, and I feel like the linen closet will be quick just because there's not a ton. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of like what spots are going to take me a while to declutter and what is just a bit more about organizing. But hello. Oh, you can. First of all, why is this side a different color? I have so many questions for the previous owners. Honestly, I feel like this is going to be a pretty quick one. I feel like we don't have too much to get rid of in here, but let me give you a quick look over of what's going on. It's pretty tidy, I would say. I just kind of want to do a quick once over of things that we can get rid of that we haven't used, all that jazz, and then want to go grab that box of like PR and extra stuff to stick in here. I'm gonna go shelf by shelf. Like I said, I don't think there's enough room for me to be in it, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. Our top shelf is just towels, so we don't really have to go through that. This shelf here, I think honestly, it's pretty good. I just pulled the carpet rake off of this shelf. I'm going to bring it downstairs just because we don't have any rugs up here. I do have some cleaning stuff here and some there. I'd like to maybe see it on the same shelf just to be a bit more organized. So I think I could either move the cleaning stuff up or this stuff down. I also don't even know what's in here. Oh, I think this is hand towels. Yeah. Okay, that is hand towels. So I feel like maybe the beach towels and the hand towels can go on the same shelf. And if I'm coming in here, where's the best spot to grab the cleaning stuff? I feel like this shelf here because it's a bit more eye level. So I'm gonna do a quick swap. We also have some king sheets in here. These are from Walmart. I got them on clearance for like literally maybe $15, but they're more of a flannel, so I think they'd be good for the winter. So I'm gonna just put those with the rest of the sheets. Okay. Okay. We've got towels here and then Swiffer pads. These are beach towels, so I'm gonna move those here. I think we need to have toilet paper in here just because we have storage elsewhere. Sorry, I just almost knocked you guys over if you moved a little bit. But then we've got our hand towels here. This basket is all of our extra toothpaste and stuff, like backups. That way we can just kind of come here quickly and grab Tylenol or toothpaste. Oh, sweet. It did fit perfectly. Yay. Okay, that makes me so happy. These are some Brooklyn duvet covers. They actually sent me 2 of them by accident. Like, anytime I get new sheets and duvets, I just donate them to the shelter. I just haven't done a run yet, so I'm gonna put that in the pile for the shelter. This was a sheet that we didn't end up using for the wedding reception, so I'm gonna donate that because I just don't really have a purpose for it. And then we have a little stool there, and then that is an extra duvet cover, but I don't really have another spot for it right now because we need to order some bins to go under our bed for our sheets. All right, you guys, like I said, that was gonna be super quick. It took me, how long have I been filming for? 8 minutes, 8 minutes. So I'm gonna head back to work now, and then we'll kind of wrap this video up after work because I think Matt will be home a little bit later than usual again. So I'm gonna go work for the afternoon, take some meetings, and I will see you guys after work. Just finished work, and I wanted to show you guys our declutter pile because it's honestly huge. I'm really proud of myself for that. I feel like I didn't even have that much to get rid of. I'm pretty proud of myself. I need to just go through it now. I like to put things in one big pile, and then I'll separate it between like the women's shelter or things to just give to the thrift store. Like the women's shelter doesn't take everything, so I'm gonna kind of sort this out after. That'll probably be a job for this weekend, but I've got everything in the back room at least. We've got more here. Those are empties on the left, and we're definitely getting rid of quite a lot, which is really, really nice. If I look the same as I did in the intro, that's because I forgot to film the intro and I just filmed it now. I always do this. I get so excited to start a vlog that I just jump right into it and I never film intros. Anyways, it's all good. We filmed it. We're good. It's Friday. You guys are actually seeing this video today, but there are a few spots I didn't get to yesterday. I haven't organized any of my Disney stuff yet, so I really want to do that. That's kind of like the biggest priority. And then we'll just kind of see if there are any small little spots to organize left. But I'm pretty sure we've hit all of the main ones. I have to go drop Matt's car off at the mechanic, and I'm actually not working today, which is nice, so I can get this video up for you guys. So anyways, I want to come on and say hello. Happy day 3. Let's finish this decluttering. This is our decor closet. Whenever I thrift something, buy frames, have extra curtain rods, etc., it all goes in here. So we kind of have one designated spot. I got this idea from McKenna, and I kind of like having it for just anything I need in a pinch. I'll always know where like our home decor, home furnishings are, and especially with just doing projects, I feel like all the time, decorating, etc., it's nice to have a place for like, oh, if I need a coffee table book, I can come in here and grab it. It's relatively clean and organized. What I mainly want to go through is just declutter anything that maybe I've thrifted and I haven't used in, you know, the year almost that we've been here. Okay, there's no light in here, like I said, so we're just gonna have to make do with the lighting that we have right now. But like I said, it's kind of a hodgepodge of thing. There's like a bunch of frames down here, pillows, pillow covers, extra things I've thrifted, and I just want to go through and see like if I haven't used it in a year or so, I can probably re-thrift it, which is my favorite thing about thrifting. You know, if I buy a $1 plant pot and I do end up using it, I don't feel so bad. This pack of 2, I wouldn't say vintage Mikasa mugs, but they definitely seem to be a little bit older. I should probably look up and see what year the Italian countryside line came out on. Thrifted these. I thought they would look really cute hung up in our kitchen, but I have to decide if I'm going to keep them because we are actually putting cabinets where the coffee machine is, so there's not going to be room to do like a hanging mug rack, if that makes sense. So I actually think I might regift them. I just feel like, I don't know, I've never used them, and I have those IKEA ones that I love, and as much as I love these, I just don't have a home for them. So sadly, I feel like we are going to give these away and someone else maybe will love them. I have 2 planters or pots or whatever you want to call them. I just need to put these downstairs because I have a designated section for them. Whenever I get a plant or something, I have a section for pots, and so there's no use for them being up here. They belong downstairs. I thrifted this jar, honestly maybe in the old house actually, I don't even remember, but I just feel like it's not really our color, our vibe for the house. I might have thrifted this honestly as soon as we moved in or before we moved in, and I didn't really know what our color kind of palette, I guess you could say, is for the house, but I feel like we aren't going to use it. Other thrifted find, I'm pretty sure everything in here is thrifted or from an antique store. Love this guy. I don't really know what I'm going to use it for, but I'm not ready to get rid of it yet, so I think I'm going to keep it. I had matches in it, but it was a little too small. Maybe I could use this actually in our bedroom when I refinish the dresser, so I'm going to keep this. We've got this little, I don't know, like decor piece, kind of like an old milk jug. I do love this. I just don't have a home for it right now, but I'm actually realizing this could look really good in the entryway where we just did the bench and shelf. That could look kind of cute. I'm looking for some decor there, which is why I love having this, because I can kind of shop my own decor. So I am going to keep this. It's just this cute little dish. I could also use this in the bedroom on the dresser too, between like one of these two. So I'm going to keep this one. This is my little rechargeable lamp. I think it's dead right now, but I just have it in here because I don't have a home for it right in this current moment, but I'm definitely going to be holding on to this. Those are like our favorite accent pillows. Definitely going to keep those. That little guy right there is just a curtain, or a set of curtains. I was going to say curtain rods. They're not. We've got some, actually I'm going to take these out and put them with the fall stuff. These are some really lovely burnt orange pillow covers. We're definitely going to utilize those for fall. So I'm actually going to take these out now so I don't forget about them. We've got a lot of IKEA cushion covers because they're so cheap, and this has been my favorite line that they've done. The Valcrassing one. They're almost like a linen material, and they're really great quality. So we're definitely keeping these. One singular curtain that I held on to. I bought this for, oh, maybe it's 2 actually. Have I been bamboozled this whole time into thinking it's 1? No, it's definitely just 1. I bought some different curtains to try out for my office. However, there was like a little bit of a mix up with Amazon, and they sent me the wrong one and they told me to just keep it, but I obviously have like no use for one single curtain. So I think I'm going to donate this because I'm sure someone could use it for fabric or something. So gonna get rid of that. I've got these velvety IKEA cushion covers, but they're not really like a, I thought they were going to be more of like a green for Christmas. They're more of like a gray green, so I think I'm going to get rid of these. We also have these brown ones, but the quality on these, I'm pretty sure I got these secondhand because they're like kind of fraying and stuff. They're not really great quality. I think I'm going to donate those. I don't want to say linen, but like an off-white curtain. I'm going to keep these. I just don't have a spot for them right now, but I'm sure we can make use of them somewhere. So I got this whole basket decluttered, which is great. If you guys are looking for a throw pillow, I highly recommend this one from IKEA. It's so good. It's the one that we have everywhere in the house. It's so karate choppable. It's amazing. I always have like 1 or 2 backups. This and curtain rods, I feel like we always have backups of. We've got a basket. I don't really know what's in it. I have no idea what this, oh, these are the leftover hooks from when we did the entryway project. I'm gonna get rid of those. I've realized that this is probably for extra hardware and stuff. So we've got some wooden knobs, definitely gonna keep those for projects. And then some extra pegs from the entryway. We've also got a taper candle holder, but this should be downstairs with the candles. Found another sheet that we're gonna use for the reception that we didn't. So I'm gonna donate this one. It's like this cute little floral. And honestly, I was so excited about this, but I quickly realized that I don't want framed puzzles in the house. Like, it bothered me that you could tell it was a puzzle. So I think I am going to re-thrift this. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. We got rid of a solid amount of stuff. So pretty happy with that. Shut that door. Last spot that I want to declutter and organize before ending off this video is my Disney stuff. I feel like for the most part, it's somewhat organized. I have my shirts hanging up, but I have a bin that has like magic bands, trader pins, gift cards, just more Disney specific things, and I want to organize them a little bit better. Brianna, in her pack and prep with me, she had these really cool, almost like, I don't even know what you would call these, like organizers, like mesh organizers, and I've seen people use these for Lego, which is awesome, but I thought because they come in different sizes that they would be really helpful to have in our Disney bin, because the smaller ones we could have gift cards in, then the bigger one we could have our magic bands in, and you know, trader pins. So I thought this would be a nice way to keep everything together. So, and it came in like a pack of 20, so I can always use the rest in other spots around the house too. I have this really big box that I got in a PR package from Disney Cruise Line a few weeks ago, and I knew I wanted to keep it, but I just didn't know how. And Matt was like, why don't you use this for your Disney stuff? Like, it's just kind of cool. It's Disney kind of branded. And I was like, that's a really smart idea. So that's what we're gonna do. I saw on day one, I have this like little box with my traders in it, some new ears that I got recently. And I just thought this would be a good box to organize everything in. I just feel like things like gift cards, we kind of just have laying around in the box, and sometimes we forget to bring one. And I feel like we get gifted, like for birthdays, Christmas, our wedding, we got a lot of Disney gift cards, and I just kind of want to have them all in one spot. So want to do some organizing. So I'm gonna flip you guys around, show you the current system, and then we're gonna kind of organize everything in here. Now we just have one of these Costco crates or like totes, which it works well, but everything's just kind of thrown in here. So I really want to take the time to go through it, maybe declutter whatever we don't use, etc. I have had this for years. It is my favorite. It's like a little Lululemon backpack. I use it every time we go to the parks. I've probably had it for 4 or 5 years now. I love it so much. It's so spacious, but it's really small on your back. So I'm just gonna put that right in the bin for now. I actually did good on our recent trip, and I labeled the gift cards with how much were left on them. And I threw some American cash in here. We've got my ear pouch, which has, oh, it has some pins in there. That's cute. Got these biker shorts from Aerie, and I always say I'm gonna wear them to Animal Kingdom, and I don't. So I'm gonna give myself an ultimatum that if I do not wear them on our next Disney World trip, they are being donated. I've got my bathing suit cover up in here just because I think I wore it on our recent trip, but I'm gonna put this in my bathing suits. This pouch, I have no idea what's in here. Okay, yeah, it's like kind of some random, not random pins, but we have like extra pin, oh, I just accidentally opened that. Pin backings, some random miscellaneous pins. I think one of my favorite things about these is that they're kind of clear, so you can see what's inside of them. I have no idea what this is. Okay, we got some random Velcro pads. I feel like I should put that with my craft stuff. I've got my Loungefly. If I'm being honest, I don't ever use this, so I think I'm gonna try and sell it, which is kind of sad. I just feel like I just don't use it a lot, so I'd rather give it to someone who's gonna get a ton of use out of it. So I might try and sell this on like Facebook Marketplace and see if I can send it to a good home. All the things that can go in on their own are already in the box. So fans and bags. Now I'm gonna take one of these little baggies and I'm just gonna put our gift cards in it. I feel like I can almost take this with me on our trip too. I'm gonna swap it for one that's like a little bit bigger just because I want to leave the gift cards kind of like fully intact in there. And I typically leave this baggie on top of all my things. That way the gift cards are the first thing I see when I start packing so that I don't forget to pack them, because it has happened. I throw everything in here and I'll leave this off to the side right now so that I don't forget to pack it after. I'm gonna use one of these ones for my socks. I have more of them, but they're just with my regular socks, and I always go to pack for a trip and never know where my Disney specific socks are. So I'm gonna put these in one of these guys. I don't really anticipate having a lot of Nuimos or Park Pals, but I'm just gonna put them in their own little baggie just so that they can stay together as well. Okay, let's go through this little container here and see what we got. 2 Magic Band Plus chargers. The Disney Parks team gifted us Magic Band Plus when we went on our Christmas trip last year, which is so exciting. I think they only recently started using Magic Bands at Disneyland, so we're gonna have to look into that and see. But we've got, I feel like we have so many Magic Bands just because they obviously used to come with your hotel reservation. I have a lot of just like the plain colored ones, and then I have a few and I have like matching Toy Story one of the Frozen 5th anniversary Magic Bands. So I like having all these in one spot, so I'm gonna stick those in there. I always have backups of the Magic Band Apple Watch holder, so I'm gonna put those in there so we don't forget them on this trip. We've got a little pass holder thing, our Magic Band Plus, and I think that's it for Magic Bands. And then I'll probably just put my fuel rod in there too so I don't forget it. So another one organized, pin lanyard with my Trader pins. So I'm gonna grab maybe a smaller one. Like I told you guys, I literally collect everything, so I never let go of any buttons. So I'm gonna put all of our buttons in one as well. I feel like a lot of our ponchos are not folded up nicely anymore, so I think we might need one of these bigger pouches for it. I just went through my ears super quick. There are a few pairs that I'm gonna get rid of, and I'll share those with you guys. I think it's important to remember when it comes to collecting anything, these ears, which I think I probably have like about 10 pairs. I have been collecting ears and going to the parks for 10 years as an adult, or like late adult. I'm 27 and I've been going since I was like 17. I was also there as a kid. So important to note that these have been collected over the span of 10 years, not in the last like year or two. I just feel like it's so easy to see someone's like collection online and be like, whoa, like she has so many ears. I've been collecting them for quite some time. I'm getting rid of 3 pairs, my 50th ears. They're really easy to sell on Facebook Marketplace, which is nice. I just feel like I never have worn these. I obviously love Sorcerer Mickey and Fantasmic, but these are really hard to pack because of the big hat. So I think I'm gonna get rid of those. And then also just these Christmas ones. I feel like if I were to wear Christmas ears, it's probably these guys. So I'm gonna get rid of those. For now, I've got my traders in here, which is good. And then like I said, I'm gonna put my gift cards and extra US cash on top so I don't forget it. Stick that in there. And now this bin is nice and organized, which is great. But I think that concludes our decluttering video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to make this one a little bit more real-time chatting through things because a lot of people said on my last decluttering video that they don't like the B-roll. They like to hear kind of like people chat through why they're keeping stuff or getting rid of stuff. So I tried to make this a little bit longer for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so excited to go into a new season, just decluttered, get rid of some stuff. It's kind of wild because I feel like we haven't even bought that much stuff since we moved. Like obviously we've bought things since we moved in, but a lot of this is just stuff we've accumulated like over the years that we're finally ready to let go of. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.